Right. Barry interrupted us as we were chasing after a bad guy. I should say Lace, since that's what we named him. Hello, Strawberry. And hello, Ennard. Welcome, welcome. Now we chase again. Oh, right, I forgot to battle this girl. Well. Go ahead, Hornet. Have at it. Whee. Why must it always be out? And whoop. Every time I see Bill Barrel now, I just think of Lady Kaba from Legends. Yeah, I was originally gonna do Beedrill. Like, I have one and everything. But Chaos just made the very good point that it looks like that Vespa Queen looks like it has a dress, just like Hornet. So that's why I went with her. Okay, you little annoying grunt. Just fight me already so we can get this over with. Yeah, I know. That's the annoying part. Vespa Queen doesn't have a needle. But at the same time, the needle isn't attached to Hornet. And we could just say that Air Slash is her needle. Because I don't plan on taking Air Slash off of her. And of course, Illumise is Sherma. And I don't know if you saw, but I named Bidoof Flea. I have you an idea? What idea is this? Oh. What idea did I happen to give you? Because now I'm curious. Pixel keyboard is broken? I'll see you later. Okay. I need my computer and blender. Alright. That that actually sounds really funny saying I need my computer and Blender, because saying that out loud for people who don't understand the Blender part, it sounds like you just need your computer and a kitchen appliance. I updated my phone and now my keyboard randomly changes words. Fun. I understand, isn't it? Blend something you use to make animations in? Avatars! Like the one I'm using, just... I didn't use Blender. I used a different program. Blender is one of the popular ones to use, though. Yeah. I mean... it is animated. I don't know if Blender can do tracking, though. Alright, I already fought you people. Oops. Oh well. Can use up to level 50 now, so... or things to make 3D models or 3D printer model. Oh, I didn't know about the printer model thing. Bye-bye, Cliffa. I plan on keeping Slash on Vespiquen too. The moves that I am choosing for my Pokemon all just go with what character they are in Silksong at the moment. Like, I don't know how well Elamise is gonna do for me. Considering Sherma isn't really a fighter. Like, what moves do I currently have on her? I think one of them is Wish, which goes perfectly for Sherma. Could be wrong, though. Nope. I don't have Wish. I need Wish. It needs to be as lore accurate as possible. Although I'm basically just giving a all bug type run a fancy name in a way. But I am making it more difficult. Because I'm limiting what I can use. Yes, I will gladly go there. Oh, and Nintendo is mean. Look at this. I have to deal with this being on my screen teasing me for the next 6 days. It's just there. It's just there, and I can't do anything about it. Oh, hi, kid. I don't think they did preloading for other games in the past. Oh, God. We'll just go with this. Yup. I have a feeling the Elite Four this time around is not gonna be fun. I mean, I did it with all Bidoofs. Like, I have beaten Cynthia with Bidoofs. So... I have beaten Cynthia with Bidoofs and pre-evolutions. So I'm pretty sure I can do this. And I still need to friggin' name Torterra. If I remember correctly, it was called Bell Beast. The amount of Pokemon I have in Pokemon Home with very odd names with no context is hilarious. How what? Oh, are you talking about the pre-evolution in the Bidoof thing? Oh, that's just a weird... That's just kind of my thing. I take impossible challenges and just make them happen somehow. I beat Legends Arceus with all Bidoofs too. I still need to do Pokemon X or Y with all Bidoofs. Because I have not done that yet. It's actually quite simple. Yeah, I don't have them in here with me, I don't think. Any of them. No, I do not. Okay, basically, you get a bunch of Bidoofs. You get all of the TMs possible. Even post-game, yes. You get a whole bunch of Bidoofs. You find TMs that they can use. Like, did I put Stealth Rock on Flea? Yes, I did. You gotta be sneaky about it, because Bidoofs, they can only do so much. But give each and every one of them a different moveset to counter different types. And they can pretty much do anything. Give them their... Make sure their stats are high enough. And they've got the right moveset. And you're good. Like... in Legends Arceus, each Bidoof I had, had a different moveset. And a name based on that moveset. Like, one of them, their name was Ice Cream. I had Ice Beam, Aqua Tail, Icy Wind, and, oh, shit. What was the fourth move? I think it might have actually been Stealth Rock. But that was my ice one, and then I had Splidoof, who had water moves. Goku was my shiny one. And I had him be an all-rounder, so he had multiple different types of moves. Big Boss also had multiple types of moves. El Capitan was my steel type. He had Iron Tail. And a couple rock moves and one fighting move. The downside is Bidoof can't learn fire moves. And he can't learn ground moves either, so you're kind of screwed when it comes to that. But there are ways around it. And the only dark type moves he can use are Bite and Crunch, so you're limited with dark, and with ghost types you're only able to do Shadow Ball, which is good enough. You can... Shadow Ball is a good move. Took a while. Arceus probably took me the longest to do, if I'm being completely honest. But otherwise, Volo wasn't really that hard. When it came to Cynthia, though, I did need to have Torterra with me. So it was Torterra and 5 Bidoofs, and I named Torterra Bidoof Guard. And just did a whole roleplay thing where he carried the Bidoofs around. But it basically came down... Yep, nope. When it came to Garchomp, it basically came down to Leech Seed from Torterra, and as well as Stealth Rock early on. It was just it was just a whole thing. You'd be surprised at how many different types of challenges you can do in Pokemon if you have the right moveset and get their stats to be a specific way that you want. Now, doing an all Bidoof run wouldn't be hard, as long as you got the movesets. The run that I would suggest not trying right off the bat is the pre-evolution one. That... It took me a while to get through the Elite Four with that one. I got through the Elite Four faster with the Bidoofs than I did the pre-evolutions. Although Magby was the carry. Magby basically carried the pre-evolution run. Bonsly was really helpful too. And for the pre-evolution run, I kept Turtwig as Turtwig. So I didn't have a single evolved Pokemon the entire time. Yes, The pre-form of Magmar. Like, I had Smoochum, Pichu, Elekid, Riolu, Magby, Cleffa, Happiny, all the baby Pokemon. And they all kicked Cynthia's butt. Her fully grown-up Pokemon were beaten by a bunch of babies. I do crazy stuff. Yes. I am basically insane and I make it work. I find ways to make it work. Banana! I am wondering how to do the X and Y Bidoof run though. Cause I won't have access to Mega Evolution. But Bidoof has been confirmed in Legends ZA, so now I have another game to do an all Bidoof run in. And it'll be the same issue as Pokemon X and Y. I won't have access to Mega Evolution. And I don't even know the game yet, so I am curious about how that'll go. Obviously, I'll do it after I do the game normally, so I at least have a full understanding of the game. Yeah, so I have another game to compete with God in. Great. I mean, Bidoof is God. It seems that alpha Pokemon are basically the same in ZA too, which is nice. I have no idea if Bidoof is going to be one of the alphas. I don't know if they have set alphas or anything like that. But all I know is that Bidoof was confirmed. Yeah. And if what I read was wrong, I'm going to be very angry. It does have alphas, yes. It's basically the same as Arceus when it comes to the alphas. The issue is the hitboxes. And the fact that you actually need to aim your Pokemon's moves. And the fact that the moves have their own range. So if you're far away and you go to use a fighting type move like a punch or kick, if you're not close enough, it's missing. ZA is a whole new breed of Pokemon. And I can't wait. Like the Rogue Mega Evolutions. Yeah. They have AoEs that hit the entire area, and you can actually recall your Pokemon so the Pokemon doesn't get hit, and then just send it out again without exiting the battle. Like, they made that an actual thing. Mega Flygon has not been confirmed. People are hoping that Mega Flygon is in the DLC. But it is one... Yep. Yeah, they're hoping it's gonna be in the DLC and that Megas... that there are Megas that haven't been confirmed. However, Zeraora, Darkrai, and Heteran have all been confirmed to have Megas. So those are the 3 newest to be confirmed. So, finally, Zeraora is getting some notice. So is Darkrai, which I like. It definitely will. And considering the whole DLC is based off of Mega Evolution, I wouldn't be surprised if they have ones lying in wait for the DLC that they haven't revealed at all yet. Like, I would be surprised if Hoopa doesn't get one, since Hoopa is the main focus of the DLC. Hey kid, I want this item, gimme. I'm gonna need Shadow Ball for Flea too, so I need to get that. Oh, Burbadoo. It's the aiming thing that I'm kind of worried about, though. From what Cerebi said, you need to be very... You need to be exact when trying to catch Pokemon without fighting them. Which is one of the reasons why I am currently playing Arceus on the side to get my aim back in gear. And I was gonna continue the bringing Kalos to different regions thing that I was doing, where I use only Kalos Pokemon, but there wasn't enough in Arceus to do that, so couldn't do that. They do have a lock-on feature, but it's more like the one from Legends Arceus. And from what Cerebi said, it's not very helpful. The hitboxes for Pokemon in Legends Arceus are much bigger than ZA. And also items and buildings can get in the way of Pokemon moves. So if you got like a car in between you and another Pokemon, run around the car, because your moves will hit the car instead of the enemy Pokemon. There was a lot to take in when I was reading Cerebi's review when they were invited to do an in-depth demo of ZA. There is just so much in ZA that it'll definitely make it complicated. So I fully plan on getting used to the game before doing any Albadoof run. Because I need to know what TMs lie in wait. Or I need to know how learning moves works. Like if they have a Zizu version in it. Oh, and there's no Pokemon centers. I should say that. There is no Pokemon centers in Legend ZA. And it is very item reliant heavy. Like, items, you will use them like you have never used them before. And if you don't want to use items, you need to go to a cafe. And you need to buy a drink from the cafe in order to heal all of your Pokemon. So, healing Pokemon ain't free in ZA. Yeah, I can't wait, because that's like a challenge on its own. A built-in challenge. Can't wait. I don't know. They just decided they didn't need them because cafes worked, I guess. Maybe in this future version, cafes prove to be better than Pokemon centers. I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure out something. I'm sure I'll find something that has to do with why Pokemon centers don't exist. I like looking for those kind of little secrets. The story secrets. I like looking for those. So I'm sure I'll find something. But yeah, no Pokemon centers, you just have cafes, and you have to buy a drink to heal everyone. Or you just buy a ton of items and use only those. Could also just be because the game is all about the reconstruction and upgrading Lumiose. It could just be that Pokemon centers are closed because of that, but I doubt it. That's just a very weak theory. But when I read that there are no Pokemon centers in Cerebee's review, oh my god. Like, I'm just like, this is gonna be fun. Like, I understood why there is no Pokemon centers in Legends. But I guess it's basically the same thing. But at the same time, it doesn't really make sense. Because it's supposed to be future, which means Pokemon centers do indeed exist. Of course. Star comes in and lurks and instantly starts a battle royale. Oy. still have ads? I am so confused. Because if it's an ad blocker, then okay, that was quick. So you can avoid the scheduled ads, but you can't avoid the pre-roll ads. Since it was that quick, that's what I'm guessing. Because usually it's 3 minutes worth of ads when those pop up. Oh, then that's normal. Shoot. Go away, Cyrus. You don't belong here. But yeah, I think it's like every hour ads start. Or 45 minutes. It's one of them. I had the option to make short, like, you guys go through shorter ads, but that would mean every 20 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, no. Rather just have them go off every hour. Alright, this is gonna be fun. What the heck am I using for this? Oy. Wait, I don't need to go in here. Alright. Santana, the ghost type. You're not ready yet, though. Because it's Bidoof. And whenever I play Pokemon, Bidoof always stays Bidoof. We even have the Bidoof mandments here. Yeah. Plus he looks more like a flea when he's Bidoof than Bilbarrow. But I'm sure you've guessed by now, Bidoof is a very treasured Pokemon of my channel, considering the banner I have. It's just a mountain of Bidoofs. Snoozing. A very treasured Pokemon here. Yeah, ghost types are resistant to bug types, so this is gonna be fun. Snap. I mean, I could see about dark type moves? Who would be? So I'm like looking at this and I'm like, I mean, I could get Shninja up. Kind of forgot about Fantania. Hey, Flea, you're the only one that can fight. It always comes down to friggin' Bidoof. Dark and Ghost are my best chance. If I remember Fantana's team correctly, she's got a Driftbloom with friggin' mystical fire and Will-O-Wisp, so that does not bode well for me. Thank God I don't do hardcore Nuzlocke anymore. Alright. What do we have to help? No, no. No, no. Eh. No. 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 Hey, no one can learn surf. Lucky me. Sure, I do have someone that can learn it, though. Let's see. Can any of them learn it? Wurmple can't. Why, hello. Yeah, sure, you're not ready yet. Why did I not look at those two? I think Fortress actually might be able to. No, 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 no. Maybe. I will actually have to think about that. No, 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 and no. Can you learn surf? I don't remember. Oh! I know who can learn surf. You need to evolve. Well, let's see. Because now I'm curious. Nope. I was wrong about Fortress. I don't use bug types often enough. I think the only bug types I actually use is Butterfree. And Anorith, but that's because it's a fossil and it can do damage. Right. Oi. 12 plus 28. Do. I should just remember what door is what at this point. But I don't play this as often because I don't like Barry. Although I do remember it for the most part. Okay, let's see if I can beat her. Did barely any preparation for this. I will likely lose. And then find a way to do it. I'm not used to bug Pokemon at all. And it's Drifblim right off the bat. Hornet. My girl. I really hate that attack too. Good. Ha! Hornet wants none of that. Goodbye. Thank God it's flying type. What was your strategy for ZA? I am curious. Yeah, no. That would be very bad. Yeah, with ZA, you don't want to do that. Like, ZA is going to be significantly harder than Legends. Eh. It's gonna be the weirdest Vespa Queen I've ever owned. Crush Claw! Is that what I think it is? Yes, it is. Shoot. Darn it. And this isn't like the other games where I could just change it at will either. You know, I ain't using him for bug type moves anyways. Actually, most of my bug types aren't being used for bug type moves. Gengar. Okay. Bell Beast. Even though I haven't renamed you yet. I've never even played Silksong, but I know everything because of Cowsidus. You think that you can confuse the Bell Beast? The Bell Beast is friend. Darn it. Bell Beast is friend. Dude. Thank you. I always strategize before I go into new Pokemon games, but that's just because I'm insane. Excuse me? Miss Megas, eh? Oh, dang. I've been a Pokemon fanatic since 1996. And I guess the best way to put it is my mind works on how to be the best while keeping myself, like, having fun. It's a steel bug type. Dazzling Gleam won't work. Although its confusion is gonna be making me angry here. But I strategize a lot, and I'm sure hearing me talk about the Bidoof runs and stuff like that has kind of made that obvious. Because the thing is, I have memorized basically everything Pokemon. Like, I can tell you right now that Miss Megas does not learn Dazzling Gleam naturally. It actually needs to be taught it. It's not one of the moves it can learn by leveling up. Hey, we beat her. Nice. First try, too. Leech Life, eh? I might actually use Gyarados. Not sure yet, though. Whew. But I will say this, thank God one of the Elite Four is Psychic type, because Bug type is super effective to Bug type. To Psychic type. So he won't be a problem. The first of the Elite Four, Aaron, he's a Bug type wielder, so that might get annoying. It might take a while. As for Flint, he's the one I'm mainly worried about, considering he's a fire type. And then, I mean, then there's the ground type, Bertha. I can probably get away with dealing with her with just Beast and Flea. Possibly. If I set up the battlefield right, I'll be good. Because that's another thing I do. When it comes to me playing normally, I'll strategize for the most part, but I'll just have fun. But when it comes to challenges I'm doing here, I do a lot of deep thinking. And sometimes I need to set up battlefields, like status elements, moves that affect the arena, stuff like that. That's how I beat Cynthia with the pre-evolution. Lots of Stealth Rock, Leech Seed, and status elements. That, and for some strange reason, my baby Pokemon had ridiculous stats and were just heavy hitters, so it wasn't really that hard. But stack enough debuffs on a Pokemon and you barely have to do anything. Doot. Let's see here. I wonder. Terra is the only eligible one, of course. Why is the Terra so small? And my god. When you are Turtwig, you are like this super friggin' fast turtle. But as Torterra, you are like the slowest. Man. The fact that I'm bigger than you is weird. Hey, Volt Switch. Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna run around. I can't wait for Torterra to keep catching up to me. I'll go insane waiting. Spooky plate! Hey, look, there he is. Oh my god. Right through the wall. Yup. There's the amulet coin. Torterra. Buddy. Yes. And now he's gonna follow me slowly everywhere. My god. I'm gonna be on the other side of the city while he's all the way back there. Let's see. Yeah, see, now this is the kind of speed I'm expecting here. Okay, now let's get Sherma back. And Butterfree back. I probably should think logically, though. Yeah, whatever. Oh my. Um... Yeah. Next is the steel type gym. What the heck am I gonna do for this? Cause all I really have is Torterra. Oh dear. Where's the move learner person? I forget. And of course I need friggin' heart scales for it. So I'll need to find 10 heart scales, do this 10 times, and then he won't ask me for any more. Yay. Well. I haven't been digging in a while. And I still need to get that friggin' Everstone for Bidoof anyways, so... might as well do some digging. How many? 4. Nice. Hey! Look at that! A heart scale. Nope, that's not an Everstone. Nope. No, this is gonna be these blocks, so... No. 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 Right here. No. An Everstone. And heart scales. And I know the shape and how many blocks the Everstone takes up, so I could tell after a few hits if I will find one or not. I also know exactly what it looks like, which also helps. I have a Halloween blanket now. I made it in 2 days? Dang. Alright. It's a small blanket, but still. In 2 days, that is pretty dang good. Come on, I just need 1 friggin' Everstone this time. I don't need 5 or 6. Depressed me needed comfort. What do you mean depressed you? And not a single one. You know, they could easily fit 5 or 6 items understand why they don't. Aha. You should get more if you need more. There's one item. That's why I have my dog's side effects of GameStop job. What? Strawberry, the way you worded that is so confusing to me. I have my dog's side effects of GameStops. When it comes to money and medications, though, I get it. I don't even want to say what mine would be, because it's quite ridiculous and unfair. But let's just say there's no way I would be able to pay for my medications out of pocket. Not in a million years.
Hi. What's up? Hmm? Oh. Yeah, sure. That sounds good. I'm out of creamer, too. Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna do one more round of digging, and if I don't get it, I don't get it. Pressing B is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We'll eventually reach level 100 anyways. Oh, Ennard, because of my, because of the All Bidoof run I did in Legends Arceus, I have over 500 Bidoofs in my possession. I believe I caught 168 No, 196. During my all Bidoof run in Legends Arceus, and then there's all the Bidoofs I have caught in Diamond and all the other runs I've done. I have at least 500 Bidoofs in Pokemon Home and game save files. When I did the Bidoof run, everyone told me I couldn't not catch Bidoofs. So every single one I came across, I had no choice but to catch. I basically created a kingdom of Bidoofs in Legends. Come on, give me an Everstone! No, because that's there. No. Yeah, nope. Oh, snap. He looks like such a good boy. That pupper looks like a good boy. And give me a second. My controller's dying. Need to go get the charger port. Okay. Plugging. Come on. Where will the shiny alpha come from? Most likely Legends. Because I don't know what... There we go. I don't know if there's gonna be Alpha Bidoofs in ZA yet. He looks about the size of Brandy. Obviously not me, the dog Brandy. Let me see here. Let me see. Dope. She's probably around that. Because, like, if she stands on her back legs, she is actually pretty dang tall. Oh, no Everstone here either, dang it. We are actually not sure what the heck Brandy is. she definitely has hound in her. Either that or Malinois or German Shepherd. But she also shows mannerisms that Dobermans have. And she also has features that Dobermans have too. Otherwise, we're not sure what the heck Brandy is. All we know is that she's loud, psychotic, and scared of people. Brandy, if she stands on her back legs, let's see. I am 5'7", 5'8". And when she jumps on me, she is able to kiss my face. So she is just tall enough to give me kisses while I'm standing up. And she's 65 pounds. 65 pounds of pure chaos. But very loving. It's a loving kind of chaos. And she is still all limpy. But not as bad anymore. Thank God. I would be very concerned if she was limping the way she was. Still. As for the cat in the photo that I sent you, not my cat. And unfortunately, his name was Ed, and is unfortunately no longer with us. That happened a little while ago. Like, I don't think it's even been a month yet. But he was my brother-in-law's cat. Trying to convince Bob we need to get funnel cake or candy apples at the fair later. Well, it is candy apple season. Yeah, he's been having a tough time with it. Ed was a total loaf. And adorable. Brandy did annoy the hell out of him, though. But I think, like, he kind of just gave up after a while and be like, eh, if I don't run, she doesn't run. I learned the trick to keeping her calm, and he kind of just let her, like, boop him and stuff. But she always wanted to play, but he didn't, so. The blanket started as a scarf, by the way. That... No. No. The thing with Brandy is, if you give her something that she really likes, she will try and find it herself. And then she will cry while standing near wherever it is. So, no. Yeah, I would, but Brandy's personality is concerning. Like, every day at 12 o'clock. Yeah, no, every day at 12 o'clock she will come downstairs and she will stand in the middle of the room and whine. And once she notices that we have her attention, she will go and stand right underneath the cabinet that has her treats in it, and she will cry until we give her one. And when it's dinner time, she stands right at the cabinet where her food is upstairs. When it comes to her stuff, she knows where everything is. Like, if you open one of the drawers in the kitchen upstairs that's closest to her front door, she knows her leash is in there. So she will jump up on the counter all excited thinking she's about to go for a walk when we're just opening it to get something else. So getting her anything that might help her with stuff, if she ends up liking it, then oh god. I mean, just something else for her to go nuts over. Also, Calcidus used to smoke the human form of it. And she would be around us when he did sometimes, and it did not seem to affect her in any way whatsoever. So she might have a tolerance for it already anyways. And I am very worried now. Yeah, I know they have to eat it, and that's the problem. She doesn't eat, she inhales. Oh, it had a major effect on one of my friends, who smoked weed. They would blow smoke in their dog's face all the time, and it would have the most hilarious reactions ever. Like, you can tell that just all of a sudden he was dopey. And her dog was worse than mine. Like, he would get all dopey and then the next thing you know, he's passed out. Instead of just zoomies 24/7. That's how she got him to calm down whenever people were over. I never thought it was a good idea. ladder. That is actually better than Moonlight for Sharma. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Tailwind. Nope. Do 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 do. Yup. His earthquake hurts. And now Belbeast has his health back. Most of it. Yes. Yes, you did lose. You go ahead and try. I am quite worried. About this run. Specifically the ice gym. As for the ice gym, Torterra can help, but the grass type part of him won't. Heracross is fighting type, which means it'll come in handy. Scizor might come in handy. But I don't know. I don't exactly have many options for her. As for electric, I could just use Torterra and Anorith. Well, once Anorith evolves, that is. Oh, I feel like I should do training. Yes! Yes, he is. Yeah, I should go change his name to make that clear. Just realized I never did that. I meant to, but didn't. Hello. Oh, I wonder if I can... No. I don't know why I can't nickname. They're not nicknamed at all. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you again, damn it. Alright. Whoop. If I think about it, I have a turtle tree, a Bidoof guard, a turtle, and I think Floof turtle. Yeah, Floof turtle. And now I have Bellbeast. Can you tell which of the starters I choose the most? Alright. I forgot. Whoops. Hillamise is not ready for this. I mean, I probably should put him in my party just 'cause. Larion is not a bug type. Oh wait. Torterra is not a bug type either. Honestly, I started using Turtwig because my Pokemon wouldn't listen to me for the first gym. And Turtwig was the only one who would. Turtwig and Bidoof were the only ones that would listen. So, yeah. I ended up just being like, oh, it's the Bellbeast! It does. It does. Oh man. This is true. Her bomb of snow is gonna be a pain, though. Because while... Ooh. Because, while he is also weak against fighting, he's also, weak against Bug. But Bug can tend to be weak against ice. And so I would have to be very careful with who I choose. What do you mean? A red ant? Red ant. Red ant. Oh, Genesect. I actually have a shiny Genesect myself. I think I have like 4 normal ones. It's actually kind of funny when it comes to me because I think I have more shiny legendaries than I do normal shinies, which is weird. You know, I didn't even think about him. And I have multiple of them. So I probably do have one that I will be able to control by the time I get there. The problem would be getting the disk drives. No, not in this one. Not in this run. I'm not region locked, no. Well, let's go into Pokemon Home and find out! Because yay, mobile app! Yep. Alright. Pokemon. Torch. Alright, let's see the levels. I got a 15. A 100. And then another 100. Genesect is going into the game. Now first I gotta make sure. Never mind. Genesect cannot be transferred into Brilliant Diamond. So, Genesect will not be helping us. Which actually makes sense, because Genesect came after Diamond and Pearl, so that makes sense. You can't put any Pokemon in that are after Diamond and Pearl. Should have thought about that first. Like, I was just thinking, I'm just like, wait, that is a good idea. Didn't even think about the fact that Genesect came after the Diamond and Pearl gen. Now that I think about it, I went through all of Pokemon Home seeing which ones can be transferred and which ones couldn't before setting it all up. And I don't normally like using legendaries. As it is. Genesect is a friggin' mythical. And I'd love to know why I have 3 of them. I seriously think I just find them. Could have have sworn I had more than 3, though. Could be in my game files. You know, I haven't been struggling nearly as much as I thought I would. But then again, my Pokemon mind is just weird. So my definition of struggle is different than others. Oh good, I do have one. I like how this girl is just like, focus on one type! And you'll be weak against others! She's like, and variety is the key! Just like, yeah, no duh. And then here I am. Doing exactly that. And my tummy's grumbling. Yes, because that will actually do something. Use a ground type move on a ground type Pokemon. Yes, very smart. And what are you doing in a steel type gym? Especially with an Asperger. A Pokemon that can get destroyed by steel type moves. Always wondered that. Like, her only Pokemon is weak to steel type. The fact that I have a Bidoof now named Flea. Okay, gym leader. Your turn. Oops. Okay. Saving, because I have no idea how this is gonna go. But we have Leech Seed. And we all know how much I like Leech Seed. Considering it probably has Levitate, yeah, no. I'm just gonna slightly damage it. Let Leech Seed do the work. He's a ground type, in case you didn't know. I am hearing so many noises that are confusing me. I love how I used Sandstorm and it's not affecting Beast at all. Don't be worried about the battle, buddy. You got this. And like, seriously though. Whoop. Yes, please. Drag this out, see what happens. I like when gym leaders use their items on Pokemon that aren't the difficult ones. This is the most ridiculous thing ever, like... This is reminding me of when I did the pre-evolution baby run. Magby just tore everyone apart. It was like a Turtwig Magby matchup, team up, and they just destroyed this whole gym. Well, you gonna use another hyper potion? I mean, the most damage that Beast has been taking is from himself. Which is hilarious. Steelix. Yeah. Give me that help. You can keep using Earthquake. And I'm gonna take your health. That should be good enough. Boop. Dude, using Sandstorm is not helping you at all. No. Sorry about the silence. I had a phone call. That needed to be answered. No. I don't need a switch. And we do the double. Thank you. Yes. Do that. While giving me health. Boom. Leech Seed is also very effective when it comes to Pokemon that have Sturdy. Because Leech Seed will stop Sturdy from taking effect. Because any damage done to a Pokemon that has Sturdy will cancel out its ability. Will cancel Sturdy out. Cool. Because you're seated and Belbeast is faster. Bye-bye. Rock Blast. Oh. No, I can't. Give me that mine badge. Up to level 70. Let me see, 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 let me see. Oh. Although that is useful. That is 6 gems down. Of course he's waiting for me. Nice. You will never be stronger than me. That's right, doesn't Barry not have a Pokedex? Because he ran out. Yes, 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 yes. Do 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 do. Hey, old dude and kids. All right. Now, considering my tummy's grumbling, I will end it here. I do not know if I probably won't be back later, considering how close we are getting to the end. And I do want to at least make this last until ZA comes, right before ZA comes out. I will not be streaming tomorrow. So I will likely be, so I will be back on Sunday most likely. Yeah. So I will see you all on Sunday. Thank you for coming, everyone. And may Bidoof be with you all,